Welcome to our channel. If you have not subscribed yet, be sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell notification. Let's get right to the video. Affirm your destiny. This is SM Prod. Thank you for joining us, and the big thing is, what is your destiny? If I were to tell you that you could have anything you wanted in life, what are your first thoughts? Do you think I'm just a dreamer, delusional? Do you think of all the reasons why you can't have what you want? However logical your thoughts seem to be, do they block you from your desires? Or are they the bridge to get you to where you want to be? In other words, if thoughts did become things, if your world, your bank account, and your destiny were determined by your predominant thoughts, would you be creating the life of your dreams? Most people only exist and never truly are at all. Most of us exist as predictable equations reacting rather than acting. Always at the effect of something that justifies why we can't have what we want. Most of us live as complete slaves to reaction, absolute victims to the world. And we seldom, if ever, think that it's possible to overcome our feelings and obstacles to respond in an entirely different way. That's because we're conditioned culturally to live in reaction to the world around us, victims of every change in environment, now happy, now sad, now victorious, now defeated, reacting but never creating what we really want. Can you think of anyone like that? Maybe someone on an extreme example that lives like a pinball or piece of paper blowing in the wind, always being pushed around by the things outside of themselves. Sadly, that's how most people live, totally unaware of how to use their minds and dismissing the power of thoughts because they can't see it. Just because you can't see oxygen, you don't dismiss it as a fantasy, do you? If I told you oxygen did not have power over you because you can't see it, or that gravity wasn't controlling this world because you couldn't see it, you wouldn't buy it, would you? You don't dismiss it as having no effect on your life just because your eyes can't see it, do you? Sadly, that's what we do with the power of thought. Nearly every person takes the limits of their own field of vision for the limits of the world. Arthur Schopenhauer wrote, "It is an established fact that our five senses perceive only the tiniest portion of an almost infinite spectrum of light and sound. A simple example is your dog or your friend's dog, and the fact that it can hear what you cannot hear. In other words, what I'm inviting you to consider is that a thought vibration outside of your field of vision controls and creates every detail of your life. So what if I were to tell you that if you were able to control the thoughts in your mind, you could move from reacting to creating life on your own terms? Now I'd like to give you an immense belief in miracles to change your life, but the word itself is only used when people do not understand the power thought has on their lives." Neville Goddard. And since they can't see their thoughts, since thoughts are invisible to our eye, we chalk up dreams becoming realities as coincidences and miracles. My purpose in creating this is that you will learn how to move from reacting to creating your life using the power of thought. Because as long as you're reacting solely to the things you see with your senses in the outer world, as long as you let your physical senses and world control your destiny, you have no choice but to be a victim of everything outside of yourself. Thank you for watching this video. Leave a comment on the comment section and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.